Well, hello there, Aries. And ta-da, I'm home! I'm so excited to be home. This is so great. I can't even speak to the concept of it. It's really been nice. I mean, I've been home for almost a week, and wow, right? What an adventure. I've been gone for like 4.5 months. What? So here I am. Ta-da. Thank you so much for being here. If you are here, you are supposed to be getting this reading, and I do hope that it resonates with you. I will admit that not everything in this reading will be for each individual person, because this is not a one-to-one reading. This is going to be a general reading for Aries for the month of April. We're doing the overview, and then we'll go in deep at the end for the first week of April, which is going to be March 30th through the 5th. And I'm excited to see how it comes. All right, I have a couple of messages from Spirit, as always. My messages from Spirit are talking about how we have been doing a really good job, and this month of April we need to set aside our attachment to physical stuff and do some spring cleaning. So it's okay to release the stuff, and especially so we can create stronger bonds and attachments with people. Apparently it's more about people than it is about stuff. So that's what they told me. I certainly know that I need to get busy with that myself. So a little purging will be required. All right. So you do you, and we'll figure that out together, huh? The next thing to know is that my angels are telling us that it is, so we were, like 2 months ago, we were talking about staying inside of our little bubble and taking good care of our personal selves. And then last month it was all about like, but keep an ear out so you're hearing what's going on out there. You're paying attention to what is outside the box, right? We don't want to bury our heads in the sand and disappear. So that was last month in March. And now this month in April, we're going to be doing something new, which is reaching out to our fellow neighbor. That means making a connection with our neighbor. It doesn't have to be all of our neighbors. It just needs to be at least one of our neighbors where we give a helping hand in some way. It might be as simple as, you know, working on a small gardening project, or whatever it is that you find that you can do. Maybe they need a little help with an oil change or whatever. I had that exact experience just the other day. So it was, it's beautiful when we can connect with our fellow neighbor and feel like we're connecting, right? And it's interesting because you'll find sometimes that those connections cross over other things that we just don't have to have on the forefront. Our political point of view, or other differences that we have, maybe sometimes we can reach across without it being about all that, right? So it's really very cool, and it's very human to connect on a, oh, I don't know, maybe they're having a lemonade stand and you can go buy lemonade, or you know, maybe you can help with a garden, or maybe you can, you know, there's so many ways we can help our neighbor just by being around and being willing to communicate and reach over. And that's kind of what my spirit has been saying, is that it's time for us to do that, because it's about people, not stuff. Isn't that crazy? They're both talking. My spirits, my angels are talking. It's great. So that's kind of the gig. I'm going to go ahead and light our beautiful candle, because I am still working out this tobacco and patchouli candle we were talking about when I was out of town. It's fun when you can bring your stuff with you. Yay. And get this lit up, get some good vibes going. Whoop, there we go. Ta-da. All right. And set it right there. I have this weird deck I want to play with a little bit. I don't even remember what it's called, but I got it on Etsy. It's got pirate vibes, which is kind of hilarious and kind of fun. But it's a genuine tarot deck. It's very clean and very sweet, and I really wanted to just pull one card. I'm going to just kind of see what comes from this deck for you, Aries, for this week. It'll be like a bonus card. They'll actually, we won't even look at it until the very end. All right, I'm going to do all the things, all the other guiding cards and all the rocks and all the good stuffs, and we'll look at this card very last. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and just slide them out and pick one for us for this week. All right, I say us because I'm an Aries too. So here we go. Let's pull one card for us. That's the one right there. All right, and remember, it's a tarot deck, so it'll be a real live tarot card. I'm going to set these aside, and we'll save this one over, where are we going to save that? We'll save it right here. How's that? It's a hidden card. Hey, should we? No, it's okay. We don't have to do that. All right, so now I have our beautiful, wonderful, beautiful Earthly Souls Spirit Moon Oracle that we're going to go ahead and it's pre-programmed for you, Aries. We're going to get you a guiding card for the month, right? As we do. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure why that deck needed to come out and play, but it wanted to come out and play. It was like, let me do my thing. All right, okay. So, your guiding card for the month is Purposeful. Ta-da! That is going to be great. So yes, it speaks to wanting to be on point whenever you're doing whatever it is you're doing, right? You need to stay on point. You need to be very clear about what you're doing, why you're doing it, and have a reason behind your moves, right? Instead of just, I'm going there because I want to. It's, I'm going there because I need to do this, this, and this, and get it done. So that whole wandering around in a grocery store thing isn't really a good idea for you, Aries, or wandering around and browsing isn't going to be a good idea for you this month, Aries, okay? So you need to go to the store, know what you need, know what you're looking for, go get it, get out. That's it. The whole browsing and perusing, not really good. It will either, you'll be shopping hungry and you'll end up with more stuff in your basket you don't need, or you'll end up with a bunch of stuff you don't really need. Back to the old story. It's not about the stuff, it's about the people. So we're going to go ahead and put that beautiful purposeful card right there, because I like the idea of us being on purpose, doing things on purpose, because that is the goal, is we want to continue to be people who live on purpose, right? I like that. That's very nice. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and lay out the cards. We're going to have 5 weeks this month. Oh my gosh. I know, April is a hard one. It's always 5 weeks. So many weeks. So long. But we're going to have 5 cards across 5 columns and 3 rows as always. So the 3 rows are where we are, what's blocking us, what our solution is. But yes, indeed, isn't this a lovely deck to play with? This is the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck back in play. I do enjoy messing around with the decks, just keeping myself entertained, we'll say. It's nice. Very cool. All right, so these ones are done for the month. Ta-da! All right, let's look at it. We have the first week of the month is over here. We're going to go in depth at the end of this video on this week. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on the overview. Let's do that. March 30th through the 5th, we have the Queen of Cups. Well, hey, we're talking about how this particular week there's going to be an emotionally based feminine energy person who's going to be paying attention or being a part of your world. She may speak from her feelings a lot. She might be more emotionally based, certainly. And certainly you will find yourself in a funny place. She might bring a little drama to the thing, or she might indeed just be that caring, wonderful person that you get to connect with again, or be around. it feels not, it doesn't feel like a bad connection for this month. So let's keep that in mind for a minute. I'm sure we'll get more when we go in depth at the end of the video, but let's go ahead and look at the next card down where we're blocked. Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is always about having good advice on, getting good advice on our finances, looking around and finding ways and means to get more, but at the same time, new information could be included at some point, but the real deal is just how do we handle our money the right way. We're not going to be in a position, or the information you get will be fabulous, but you can't really use it, right? So pay attention to the information you're given. You might be able to use it later. You might want to write it down for later, but not be able to use it right now. There may be, for some of you, a need to reach out and ask for a little help. And that, of course, would be its own blockage that you're like, I can't move forward until I make the ask. And that's always frustrating because, of course, the Knight of Swords is our solution, fighting for our power, fighting to be in control of what's going on around us and with our finances and with every part of our lives. We want to be the power person. We want, very Aries of you, wanting to be in control. I want to be in control this week. So, breathe. You're in your element. You're in all of the good things are happening for you, but you're definitely wanting to step up and take control. When we do that, sometimes Aries, we can be so feisty. And I say that because I know it's me too. I too can be very feisty. I can like knock people over and do my own thing. You know, I can be a little too harsh sometimes, and I need to be careful not to be so harsh, right? Try not to be harsh, even if you want to be in control of a thing, okay? Just do what you got to do, okay? So we're going to go ahead and set that one there. Let's talk now. We'll go in depth at the end. This card, these three cards are talking about the 6th through the 12th of April. Three of Wands. Well, we are looking forward to our new adventures and where we've been. We're also realizing how far we've come, for goodness sakes. Before we can move out and go on our next adventure, we have to really look at where we are and where we've been. And just really, you know, this is the pat on the back moment. This is that whole, hey man, what did I do exactly? That is awesome, right? Holy shamoly. Look at that. I'm awesome. And that's okay for you to say so. It's okay for you to notice. You are awesome. Don't forget it. The next card down, where you're blocked this particular month of April, or this particular week in April, the 6th to the 12th, King of Wands. There's a like-minded gentleman who, you know, he's going to say, oh, I'm on your side. I got your back. Everything is cool, but here, let me stand in the way. So be aware that somebody who shows up acting like he's going to be supportive and chill and like part of your deal, he's actually going to be making more things difficult, okay? Maybe he'll have the rule book that slows you down and tells you all the parameters that you have to stay within, that you are going to be stopped cold in your tracks because of it. Oh, bummer, right? Ah, solutions. Well, that's a solution. Release. Death card. So in this case, we're talking about letting go of physical stuff, a way of thinking, relationships, maybe a job we don't need anymore. So yeah, with all those opportunities for release, you might even be releasing this guy, right? This guy who's blocking you, you're like, hey, guess what? I got an answer for you. Bye. So keep that in mind. All right. We'll move on to the 13th through the 19th. All right. Oh, nice. After you release a bunch of stuff or people or whatever, that release takes place. You are feeling lighter. You're feeling more comfortable. You're feeling okay. And you've got the Magician. Huzzah. You can do things. With everything around you, you have all the tools at your disposal. You can make anything happen that you want to. Very nice. Well done. Good job. I love that. This is going to be great. I love it very much for you. What's blocking you? Maybe your dreams and goals. You may have many. You might be thinking bigger than you can right now, or maybe you just aren't in a position to act on your dreams and goals right now. Your dreams and goals are blocked currently, so you might be in a little bit of a pickle, all right? So breathe deep and consider the possibility of having a backup plan if you can. Your dreams and goals might be one, but you might need a backup plan, all right? Of course, the Seven of Swords is here showing us you're taking your power back. I'm not surprised with the Magician here. You're creating whatever you want by physical effort. But yeah, no. The moon being blocked kind of sucks. Your dreams and goals. Some of what you have ideas about won't actually work according to your plans. But you will, in the end, take your power back and be in a position where it will be very good for you, okay? So very nice. I like that. Cool. All right, now the 20th through the 26th of April. Ooh, finances are getting better. There's a gift of finance for you, so you're able to take some money and work with it and do good things for yourself. This is going to be very helpful. It's a busy month, money-wise for you, I'm pretty sure. So pay attention to what you're doing with it and how it's going to work for you. If you end up with a little bit extra, don't spend it all in one place, for goodness sakes. All right? Nine of Cups. Ooh, your wishes are not being fulfilled right now. So even though you're getting the gift of finance, I feel like it's going to be coming in one hand and going out the other. It has the two hands, one here and one here. Quote unquote coveting it, but at the same time I can see one could be placing it in the other. One could be putting that into the other hand. So your wishes are not quite fulfilled financially yet. But we got your power card. Very nice. Aries, we have the Emperor. You are creating a foundation. So you may not have a ton of dough, but you are creating a stronger foundation. Your foundations are becoming better, which is wonderful. Even though your wishes aren't being fulfilled. Only an Aries can actually go from, I got a gift of finance, it wasn't exactly what I wanted, and I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I'm still going to create a foundation. That's amazing. That's just so Aries. Love that. Let's go ahead and talk now about the 27th of April through May 3rd. All right. We have this deck comes with a couple of extra cards because I have a couple of decks with a couple of extra cards, meaning that the Aries, that the artist added additional cards to the major arcana. It's exciting, isn't it? Now, we got the Well, which is one of those extra cards. I only mention it because. So, the Well speaks many deep subjects, of course. But it is absolutely all about how the idea of going deeper, taking everything a little bit deeper, especially at this time, everything about what's going on at this time in April, at the last weekend in April, you'll be going deeper, whether it's with friends or acquaintances or whatever it is you're doing, you're going to be going a little deeper than you normally go, okay? So pay attention to where you're going and how you're going to get there, all right? We want to make sure that you are paying attention to how you're interacting with humans and other folks, and that you don't just hang out on the tippy-top periphery stuff, because it's okay and it's time, all right? You aren't going to have any brand new ideas this particular week, so yeah, any brand new ideas are going to be blocking you. You'll probably want to just take some notes and write them down, because this is the Ace of Wands. It says, yes, definitely write things down, and you'll be able to approach them later when they're not in the way. Okay, perfect. Great ideas, fabulous. Hit the save button. It'll be there when you're ready. The Page of Cups is your solution, and the Page of Cups is talking about how new information about something that you care about will come up for you, and you will be getting good news. I really like that you're getting some good news here. Very positive news. This will be pleasant. This could be news about something you've been working towards for your job. You'll get the good news that everything is going according to plan and that everything is good. It could be any number of different things there. So this is wonderful news. This is a beautiful deck. I love how it's working. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and save these cards as we are wont to do. We do this all the time. We're going to come back to those weeks. We'll move this deck over now that we have a little space. All right. That's where we grab our final card for the month. All right, so here we go. We have this first week in April. We're going to add some of the light Seers Tarot. I'm going to go ahead and expand on this. All pre-programmed cards, so that's good news. So, very cool. Let's go ahead and look at what we have here for this first week. All right, we had the Queen of Cups. We were talking about how we have this supportive, emotionally based lady who didn't seem real drama oriented, but was very much so a part of what's going on this first week in April. Very cool, but it's nice. We also have the Ace of Cups, showing that there could be some love in the mix. This could be about you sharing your heart with another person and having that be well received and appreciated. So for some of you, this is a new relationship that's coming in. This could also be news about a baby. This could be news about new pets, new love, new unconditional, beautiful love coming your way. Very good news. And for some of you, this could be just really beautiful, right? This is very nice. This could be this person giving you this information about what's going on in your world and in your life. Love that. Many opportunities for new love in this situation. Oh my, and we have the Two of Pentacles. It's going to be super important this particular week for you to keep your finances super balanced, okay? Pay attention where your money is and how it's going and how it's getting there, and keep an eye on it, okay? Don't let things get wiggly jiggly and loose, all right? Everything has to stay tight right now, okay? Cool. Now then, what's blocking you this week? The good advice you've been getting about your finances won't be useful to you. In fact, it'll block you right now. You're feeling uncomfortable about more money information, like I can't deal with all that. Or it might be that you're getting the news about how much you owe for your taxes or something like that, and you're going to have to work that out. You're going to have to figure it out. One more time, like I said, it's blocking you, so it's a bit frustrating, and you're a little, ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. So pay attention to what this is and plan accordingly. The Page of Swords is here. Yep, swords. So Page of Swords is about how new information about ways to manifest more power. Interesting. So you may be getting not so great news about your finances, but at the same time, it might be empowering information as well, and it will still be unuseful. New empowering information that will block you from moving forward. So stop in your tracks for a minute, take some notes, and figure out how you might work that out. And of course, the Eight of Pentacles is showing up saying that you're not going to be able to do a ton of work right now, or it's not going to work the way you thought it would, and the money will be different than you thought. Okay, so a lot of interesting power money blockages happening here this week. Really bummer. Really a bummer. I'm getting really a lot that you might have more bills than you have money. So you're feeling a little choked in the moment going, oh, how am I going to pay for all that? Ay, 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 ay. So be aware of that situation and pay attention to it. Do some of that weird finagling that people do where they kind of go, oh, well, I will pay you in a month. How's that? I can totally pay you in a month. Or I can give you this much now and I'll pay the balance later, right? So you kind of get things working without losing what you want or need, but at the same time you don't give them all the money all at once, right? Make a payment plan. Now, solutions. Stepping into your power. Knight of Swords, absolutely. You need to step into your power. You need to claim your power. You need to fight for your power. Okay, this is what I need, this is what I want, this is how it's going to go. And you may be a little broke, but you're going to take whatever money you have and you're going to scrape it across all the things it needs to do, little at a time, so that everybody gets what they need eventually, but not maybe all at once. Each one may not get everything they need all at once, and that's going to be a little bit of a pickle for you, but you're going to work it out. All right. Knight of Swords, double whammy in the Knight of Swords. Huzzah! Knight of Swords times 2 in your solution. Definitely fighting for your power. Not everybody is going to be able to take the payment plan, so you're going to have to work it out with those who can and not with the others who can't. Hoo-wee, right? Fighting for your power, for sure. And we have a 10 of Wands, showing that you're also wanting to take your ideas and go. Not surprising. With all this tightness, things are a little tight, okay, Aries? But you're definitely wanting to take your ideas and meander on down the road. You've seen a lot, you've done a lot, you've understood a lot, and you're starting to think about ways and means to fix your situation, which in some cases means, I got to get the heck out of here, man. I got to just pull myself out of here. I'm going to claim my power, pack my bags, and get the heck out, okay? So think that through and come up with a plan, and you'll find yourself in a very good position at the end of it all, okay? I think that it's quite possible that you will be winning, but it will feel a little funky, all right? It's not going to be an easy situation. Make sure your moves are all purposeful, right? Purposeful. We were doing that, all right? And, of course, let's go ahead and get you a closing card, so to speak. We were talking about closing cards. They are fun. Smear them across. Now let's pull one for you, Aries. That's it right there. That one right there. All right. Your closing card. Let your feelings out, all of them, even the ones that scare you. Well, let your feelings out, all of them, even the ones that scare you. Well, yeah, that's that anger that we carry sometimes, Aries. Our anger tends to scare us most. Worried about what kind of damage we might do if they really catch on how badly or how angry we are. Yep, I know. Me too. So be careful, be cautious, and find a way to let that anger out that's safe and healthy. It might be journaling. You might want to write that down. Write it down so that it won't kind of get in the way, all right? All right. We're going to get you a pocket full of rocks. See what kind of help we can get you for all this stuff that's going on. All right. We have black tourmaline, emerald, and amethyst. All right. So with the black tourmaline, that's a first chakra stone, of course. It's all about staying grounded and staying clean and clear. This does suck up some negative energy, but it definitely is about really helping you stay grounded, which is one of the things I did get from Spirit, was we needed to stay grounded. I don't think I mentioned it. Sorry about that, but we are definitely trying to stay grounded, more clear about who we are, what we're doing here, and what's going on. And emerald is about healing our heart, staying clear about who we are, what we're doing here, and staying focused on that more so than other stuff. And it's so interesting, we were talking about staying focused on not on physical stuff, but purging, and all this money stuff came up, so maybe we need to sell some stuff, eh? Just thinking. And of course the amethyst here is talking about our third eye, our 6th chakra, and we're paying attention to the messages and visions we're getting from our third eye, from our better angels. Pay attention to what's being brought up for you. Keep a list, even if you can't do or act on what you're thinking about. I mean, it may be that you make a giant pile of something and you're like, okay, now that's the stuff I'm going to sell. But you don't have to act on it right away, or maybe you do need to act on it right away. It would be beneficial. As we're trying to purge, we don't have to throw it away. We can actually sell it. It might still be useful. And if it is useful, you might find people who are ready to buy that. Okay? So give that some thought and see how it hits you. And we'll set these rocks down right here. But we have one more thing to do. Our hidden card. What's going on with this hidden card? Two of Wands. Oh my. So you can see it's the Two of Wands, and it's I believe these are the telescopes, single anyway, for one eye. It's a single telescope for one eye, but it's two of them showing up as the wands in this deck, this pirate deck. And we want to just say that it's really, for me, Two of Wands is always about a gateway opening up for us. And for sure, we are opening up a gateway, a doorway is opening. Heck, we finished over here with the Ten of Wands, which is generally an escape of some sort. So with a Two of Wands, a doorway is opening. And if we can claim our power here, fight for our power, claim our power, have this doorway open for us, it will be really kind of beautiful, especially if we're working all these things out really well. I can see a beautiful gateway opening for you that will help move forward in all areas of your life, which is going to be a beautiful opportunity, and I'm very excited to see that happening for you. All right? So you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to, but they might help if you like them. And if you want to carry something else, please do. Comment below, let me know what you got. And if you want to carry something else, tell me what it is. If you want to carry these two, you can do that. All right? I really appreciate the one and the all of you. If you haven't subscribed yet, it would really help my little channel grow. I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, share. All that helps the channel proceed and become a little bit more than what it is. I can use all the help I can get. I appreciate you all one, and thank you so much. See you next week.